C2 VTS. Bruh. So playful! Watch this with the back end. Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to Rob's Citroen C2 VTS.
Yeah, now as you can see, this is a rally inspired track car.
Yes, now not only but the looks, but this is packing some performance mods as well.
Yeah, let's get out on the road.
The Citroen C2 was actually built to replace the Citroen Saxo. Now the Saxo holds a near and dear place to my heart. It was the first track car I ever built. The VTS came with a 1.6, 125 brake horsepower, 16 valve engine, much like the older VTS, because they wanted to keep that high revving, small hatchback feel. And when you get these things going, you really can feel the short wheelbase that makes these things so much fun and so capable. They weren't perfect, because although the French do it really well, there are a few things that they could improve on that even the C2 suffered from. The gear change was always a bit sloppy, a bit like stirring porridge. The clutch bite on them is always high. I remember loads of people saying, complaining about the clutches, thinking there was something wrong with them. And the first thing Kenny said when he jumped in is, God, the clutch is high. It is unfortunately a characteristic. Watching that rev counter go all the way up to 7,000 RPM, and he's right, you can stay in third. The on and off throttle response is so good, and that noise, wow, that noise encourages you. Pick up top end, you can feel the cams really putting the work in. The pedal positioning on these is absolutely fantastic, really good for heel towing, and it does give you confidence going into the court. God, it feels agile. You can really feel the short wheelbase. And now I know why Rob slings this thing around. It's so playful. And those noises, ah. Now, like we said, Rob told us to drive this thing hard. I can see what he means. You have got to grab it by the neck and really show it who's boss to get anything out of it. But once again, I knew this car was going to be fun. The thing I love about cars like this, not only is it happy revving, it's so high you throw it into corners. And a lot of cars, especially with the Saxos, they suffered from snap oversteer. Now, I haven't driven this much, but it gave me the confidence to absolutely throw it into corners then. That was so much fun. Now this has been a long time in the making, so first of all I want to say a massive thank you to Rob. We really appreciate you bringing the car down, man.
I do apologise for the wait.
No, it's right. You're always a very busy man, it's same with any car. You drive this car hard and you drive it a lot hard, so it's usually off the road. But now we're so grateful that you brought it down. But as you can see, this thing is by far from standard. Do you want to give us a quick run through of the main mods, because otherwise we'd be here all day.
Well, she's cammed, mapped, very light. I've taken about as much as I can.
And he's not joking either.
Yeah, she's 960 on the weighbridge.
Oh, so it's actually been weighed.
I took it to the local weighbridge. Yeah.
Well, the standard C2s, they are, I know they were just over 1,000 kilos on there, sort of 1080 or something like that,
Yeah.
so I've read.
It would have been a lot lighter, but I added the cage.
Yes. Well, as I said, this is performance-wise, do you know what cams are in there?
Yeah, Newman PH3s.
Right.
With the 106 GTI adjustable pulleys. Callum down in peak tuning, then got the mat done for me.
Do you know what power it's pushing?
I haven't been on the rollers, I'm not chasing figures because
No.
you could go all day, but it's about, I would say, anywhere between 140, 150. It's not a lot, but like I said, she's only 960 kilos.
Exactly, and the way it revs. Now, fortunately, you guys probably know this by now because we mentioned this car a lot, but Rob did actually come with us on the Landau track day takeover, and I just to put it in perspective, go and watch the video, but I jumped out of an aerial atom and jumped straight into this, and I thought, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to compare, but you know the way you can throw this thing around, you can see, you've owned it for quite a while, haven't you?
Well, my first car was one of these.
That's right,
which
yeah.
I still have.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you know the car quite well. So Rob took me out on track after that, and honestly, the way you sling this thing round, and this is what we say about small, light, high revving cars, they just, you can just have endless fun with them.
Miles per miles on this one.
It really is, really is. Guys, I've been in this car before on track, but you know, on the road for some reason it seems more raw. Do you know, on track you expect it to be a bit crazy.
It is quite comfy though.
Yeah. But the noise this thing makes, that's my favourite thing about it. And like you said, we're driving now and it's actually quite comfy. And even when you're throwing it around, I don't know if it's because you've got like, you know, 15s and new
15s
tyres.
15s, 195, 50, 15s. But it is on coilovers.
But you can, even on track, when you were throwing it around, it's compliant, like, but it does exactly what you want it to do. Well, that's how you launch. See, I love that you can sling it around.
Oh yeah, I should just...
I love how well you know this car. It's the first time you've ever been on these roads.
Oh, I've never been here.
Like I said, this is what I mean about light, rev-happy cars. It's like, you don't care how fast you're going because the amount you throw it around.
I stayed in third.
Exactly. First time you've ever been on these roads.
Yeah, so we've been looking forward to this for
Yes.
quite some time, so it's actually great to be in the driver's seat because we were both in the passenger seat at Landau, so...
We know what it's capable of, like you said, it's completely different driving a car to be a passenger.
Yeah, yeah, no, we've had our eye on this thing for quite some time, so...
And one of the best things we always like to hear is Rob keeps telling us, give it death, because he said it is calm, it's a small capacity, you have to rev it, so he said, I want to hear you hitting the limit there, I want to hear you revving it high, so we're happy to oblige.
Okay.
I'm sure we can do that.
Let's get it out on the road, let's see what she can do. Just give Rob the eyes then. You think he's like giving me a death stare to be like, yeah, make sure you do it. Don't be proud.
You guys are awesome.
Give us a death! Sounds class, man. What a fun little car, man.
It's the way
It just wants to rev, doesn't it? It's class.
Such a throaty noise on it.
Do you know what? It is. And for such a small car, it doesn't feel small. No, it's pretty strange.
Well, I've always said C2s, it feels, first thing I said with Lando, so you get in here, it feels really open.
It does, that's what I mean. It doesn't feel like a tiny little car. You look at it from the outside, it is tiny.
Yeah.
But wow, this is class. Wham bam bam, let's go. I love how these things just want to rev. So much fun. I said back in the day with my Saxo VTS, I was just on the limiter constantly.
Yeah. It gives you that same vibe.
It does, it's just like, yeah, let's go. Like I said, don't get me wrong, it's not super fast, but then we knew there wasn't going to be.
No.
But in general, it's just fun. And we always say that, to have, like at Landau, the way Rob throws this thing around.
You can make it dance, can't you? You can get lap times, but you can also have fun in it. He was slinging this thing
I
around.
was just going to say to you, the way he was like, oh, watch this with the back end. And you can just get it rotate so easily.
Yeah.
Just give it a little bit through here now again. Ah, the way it turns, man.
It's so agile.
It is, it's so much fun. Like I said, yeah, you can get that back end moving. You can feel it through the front, it's great. Nice little bump. Up. Even that little turn. It's so much fun. I would be on the limit on this thing all the time.
Oh yeah. But you can see Rob said he built this thing to abuse it. And I mean that's what he does. Every time I see him he's always having fun in it. He's always on the limiter.
And now we know why.
Yeah.
Class, absolutely class. And even the visuals, man, he's nailed it, haven't he?
Oh, it looks incredible.
It really does stand out from the crowd, so...
And he does go to a lot of shows, and every single person, no matter who they are, it stands out. You're gonna notice this
You
thing.
are, definitely. So, Rob's C2 VTS.
Yes, not just any VTS, the rally-inspired one. This is a rally car, this is what...
It is, isn't it? Even the way it's set up and the way it sits, everything about it, isn't it?
No, I was to say, Rob does track this thing a lot, and the cams and he's done such well. All the mods just come together to give you a high-revving little hot hatch,
Fun
and it's just
car, isn't
fun.
it? It's just mega fun. You just want to on the limiter constantly.
Yeah, he did say to us he drives it hard all the time, and now I can see why, because it's one of those cars you need to drive hard, but it does encourage you to drive it hard.
It does, yeah. It's once again so much fun.
Yeah, we love cars like this.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Rob, for not only throwing us the keys, but telling us to his words, give it death. I love that. And also thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Boom. But it did go boom when it hit the floor down here.
It's gone boom a couple of times.